Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to learn a very important concept in cost accounting, that is in overhead, that is allocation of overheads. So let's begin. Let's see what is allocation of overhead. Allocation of overhead, it means the process of identifying and assigning the entire amount of an overhead cost to a particular cost center or cost unit. It means the process of identifying and assigning the entire amount of an overhead cost to a particular cost center or cost unit. Clear? It means what? It means the allotment of the entire items of cost to the cost center or cost unit. In simple words, it is charging a specific overhead to the department or product that cost it. See, I have already explained about cost center. Again, I will explain you. Cost center, it means what? It is any part of the organization where costs are incurred and recorded separately. So, it can be a department or a machine, or it can be a person or even a project. That is what cost center. Here it is any part of the organization where costs are incurred and recorded. That is what cost center. See, the production department, it is a cost center. Maintenance department, it is a cost center. Even a machine that is used in manufacturing, it can be treated as cost center. Clear? So when we say we allocate an overhead to a cost center, we mean we are assigning that cost to the department or machine that used or cost that expense. Clear? That is what cost centers means. So this allocation of overhead, it means what? It is nothing but it is the process of identifying and assigning the entire amount of an overhead cost to a particular cost center or cost unit. See, I will explain this through one example. See, let's say factory paid rupees 10,000 as electricity charges, clear? So now if this rupees 10,000, that is related only to the machine department, that is related to only to the machine department, means this is a cost center in our example. This electricity charges, that is rupees 10,000, that belongs to only this machine department. Now what is allocation of overhead says? Then the whole amount that is allocated to this machine department, that is overhead allocation. Clear? This rupees 10,000 that belongs only to the machine department. Now we have to allocate the full amount of rupees 10,000 to the machine department. Clear? That is what allocation of overhead. Now I will take one more example. See, salary. For example, allocation of a salary. Allocation of a, here salary, it is our overhead or expense. Clear? So let's say a company, it has two departments, that is department A and department B. So here department A, that is related to assembly, and department B, it is related to packaging. Clear? Packaging. Now suppose, listen carefully, there is a supervisor. There is a supervisor who works only in department B, not in department A. Who works only in department B, that is packaging, and his monthly salary rupees 25,000. Clear? There is a supervisor, he is working only in department B and his salary is rupees 25,000. Now the supervisor, he works only for department B, not for department A. Now the entire rupees 25,000, this overhead means this salary, that is directly allocated to packaging. That is directly allocated to packaging, not to the assembly, not to department A. This is called allocation of overhead because the cost is clearly linked to just one cost center, that is department B. This is our overhead cost, that is salary, and this is our cost center, that is department B. and that supervisor he is working only in department B. So the amount of rupees 25,000 that is allocated to this cost center, that is department B packaging. Clear? So thus when a cost is specifically incurred for a particular cost center like department or machine or person, that entire cost is charged or assigned directly to that same cost center, directly to that same cost center. Clear? I hope this allocation of overhead is clear to you all. So allocation of overhead, it means what? That is the process of assigning the entire amount of an overhead cost to a particular cost center or cost unit. So in our next video we will understand apportionment of overheads. Clear? Which is about dividing a common cost between multiple departments. So allocation means what? Assigning the whole cost to a single cost center. Assigning whole cost to a single cost center. That is what allocation of overhead. Clear? I hope this allocation of overhead concept is clear to you all. In the next class we will discuss about apportionment of overhead. If you have any doubts, please leave a comment. Thank you.